Hey, what's up everyone? Alright, so first night in here last night, it was really comfortable, and I mean the temperatures are pretty easy. It only got down to like 45 last night, so it's not like it was cold. But it was my first night in here, just kind of orienting myself with how I want to set it up in here for going forward. And I think I've got the setup that I like, because what I did last night was I've got this ground tarp. This is the cheap blue one that I bought at Walmart, and I got that on the floor. I'm using my Therm-A-Rest Z-Seat. This is one of those seats that like folds up, and so this is what I'm using on the floor to kind of put in front of the fireplace, or in front of the stove before I go to bed. And then I've got my bed over here. Last night I just used a yoga mat on here. Wasn't the most comfortable. I'll probably use a little bit more of a padding tonight. I might pull the X-Pad out of the truck and throw it down, because we're gonna head to Unlimitedville later. And then over here, this is where Sierra slept, and I have her dog bed all here and good to go. And so it was comfortable, and it was so easy to set this thing up. I mean, it was like you put 6 stakes down around on the ground and just kind of lay it out in like a hexagon, and then you put the pole here in the middle. You just put it together and put the pole up, and then you're done. That's it. It's real simple. So I like the versatile nature of it, and you know, it'd be easy to set up and break down. The only thing I need to do right now is just get all the coals out of the stove, or actually, I'm just gonna run the stove full bore for a little bit, go charge up my battery and inside, because we got shore power in there, and then head out pretty soon to just get this all packed up and let the stove roll. But you know, I think that this is really gonna help me in shoulder season to be more mobile. I'm still gonna use the big tent for full-on winter camping, like when I'm in Colorado with the high country and all that stuff. But this thing's fantastic for the fact that it's like lightning fast to set up, and I think lightning fast to break down. It only weighs like 7 pounds total. And then when I get the titanium stove, right now I'm just rocking the normal metal stove, which is 33 pounds. This is more of a base camp stove. But once I get the backpacking stove, that's only 4 pounds 4 ounces. So I'll be all in for a hot tent shelter for like 12 pounds, which is really, really awesome. And that's what I want. So I can backpack with it and everything, which would be great. So obviously you can't backpack with this one. It's just too big, and it's just a stove box. It's a little bit easier for transport. But once I get the titanium one in, we'll definitely go backpacking with it. So we're gonna go ahead and break down. Also too, I wanna walk around the ranch here real quick and give you all a tour of that. So this is actually more of like a horse ranch. It's like a equestrian property. It's not a full-on ranch, but it's in an area that used to have massive like orange groves and egg farms and stuff like that. And you know, now obviously it's been overpopulated. But it's a really cool area, so let's go check it out real quick. We'll walk the property real quick. Hey, what's up everyone? All right, so this is my buddy's place. It's a horse property in Orange County, and I'm helping him getting it all cleaned up. We're kind of, when I got here, all this stuff was overgrown, so I kind of got that all squared away and got it taken back. So I wanted to camp back in this area, and so guys, this is where I set up the tent. Get some good morning sun in here. It hits at about 9 a.m. and we're good to go. One more time looking in the interior here. Here's kind of a wide angle shot of what it looks like. So, you know, sleeping area for me, area to hang out, sleeping area for Sierra, or sleeping area for Sierra, and for a place for her to hang out. And then obviously the stove area. And then this is where I put my backpack over here and different supplies. So really pleased with that. Then you just got the truck over here. And then here's the old horse stables. So these are really cool. I love how aged they are. And these big old brackets that they use on here. So this stuff's really cool. You can see lichen growing here. So this has obviously been here for a while. And it's neat to see some of these old relics, you know, from when they were having horses in here. I mean, gosh, you gotta think how old these horseshoes are. And all the old wiring that's here that used to have the lights come on here for the different stables and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy having palm trees in the background when I'm running a wood stove in the morning, but it was kind of chilly here. So here's walking into this area. We're gonna get all this stuff cleaned up and just kind of get it back into, not working order, but just, you know, level and looking good. Kind of get all this area squared away, get all the debris off the ground and all that stuff. That's actually what we've been working on, because you'll see this pile right here. I've got this pile. Hey baby girl, what are you doing? Oh sweetie, I know you're having so much fun here. we got this pile, which I actually got out of this area right over here because I've been cleaning this out. And so getting these trees kind of all ground covered, taking off all the stuff that's kind of junk, and then leaving the good stuff in here. So we're gonna get the flowers getting going again and all that stuff, which would be real cool. Dang it, girl, let's keep going. Let's come down over here. Come on, let's keep going for the walk. And so you can see over here, you know, the super old, whoops, got some of the old stuff that they use in here to take care of the horses and things. So we're like I said, we're just gonna get this all cleaned up. And what's really awesome is there's a really great tangerine tree over here. This is like the relics of the bygone area from Orange County, you know, and here's like the trees with that stuff. So these are super good. I'm gonna take a bunch of these with me when we go out to when I go out to Anza Borrego, because that's really good. So we're making a little bit of an ATC like four-wheeler track around here, and I'll show you what we're doing. So basically we can come out of the garage, which is around the corner, and that's where my friend owns it's called the Dirt Factory. And he restores old ATCs and then does like all these special builds. He's actually getting done with the build right now that this guy dropped off the other day. It's a motorcycle that converted to a three-wheeler, and it's really incredible. And so we're gonna go out to an area, I think next weekend, and do a photo shoot with the magazine out there. It's really cool. But over here is where we're more of the stuff that we took care of. So we're cutting back all these trees over here because we want to make a trail that goes through here and then comes up, and then like through that area, and then back around the playhouse, and then up around the back, and then through the through the stables over here, and then back down this way, and then, you know, maybe over to the driveway over there or something like that. And here's a little bit of the boneyard of some of the three-wheelers that my buddy's had over the years. So he's got some that are completely parted out and just you know, boneyard stuff. And so let's go into here. I don't think I've peeked my head into this one yet. Okay, so just a few more three-wheeler parts and stuff like that. So, but anyway, what we're gonna do is over the next month we'll probably get this place, well, we're not probably, we'll really get it dialed in. And so we're just gonna work on it and bring it back up to not working shape because there's no horses here, but just the place where you can really just run around and have fun, and you know, Dale's kids will be able to enjoy the place and all that stuff. And I just love like the old school nature of everything, how everything looks super old here. So it's pretty cool to have this in the middle of Orange County. It's a couple acres, and you know, I'm just gonna come and go as I please. Kind of use this as a home base while I'm here and bounce all around the state, and maybe go into the eastern Sierras and see if I can get into some snow if there's some more snowstorms coming through. So we'll see what we can do. But with Megahorn 3, TP 10, and then the wood stove, I'm real portable now for winter camping conditions. So I can pretty much go anywhere I want with this thing, and it's really easy to set up and break down, and that's going to give me tons of flexibility of bouncing around in the wintertime, going to different spots. So excited to be here, and we'll see what we can get into. Wow. Dude, Dale, that's amazing.
Oh my God, dude.
Here, stop, sorry.
That's nuts. That's completely nuts. I mean, that's unbelievable.
There's not a lot of them out there. Is it a new thing?
This guy here does the conversion on them. The guy BBC, I think it is. Yeah, BBC.
Those parrots?
Yeah.